County knew was actually a social disease.
Congratulations, Rose, a new record. And you've done it without needing penicillin.
Now, Rose knows I don't mean anything, don't you, honey? We all have our dry spells.
You can borrow the earrings, Blanche. I'm not going anywhere tonight. In fact, why don't you just hang on to them? Much smaller. But bigger than a fleecer.
Tell me, Rose, did they ever shoot a herring out of a cannon?
I've been sitting here because I thought you needed me. You needed me when you had the mumps, the chicken pox, whooping cough, rubella. Or was rubella a cleaning lady? It doesn't matter. The point is, it hurts me to see my baby sick. But if I'm only being a nuisance, I'll be happy to leave you alone.
Theater and leave the trunk open.
Goodbye.
Oh, Patrick, you're leaving so soon?
I'm afraid so.
I'll see you tonight. At the theater.
Yes, just at the theater.
Well, I must take my leave.
Don't leave your lens. Oh, that is so typical. All those swamis are just out for a buck. I mean, they can't teach you anything that anyone with any common sense doesn't already know.
I didn't know that.
A visual aid.
Oh, really, Ramdas? If it's all so easy, let's hear you answer this.
Good night, Ed. We're going to go home now. And I want you to know we'll all sleep a lot better knowing you're off duty tonight. No, we're all out.
All right, I want an answer, and I want it now. Which one of you has been dipping into my Vicks Vapor Rub?
I took it, and my chest was already completely coated.
That's my line.
Hi, I'd like to order the Zborny.
Rose, will you hang that up?
Times 500,000. Stan, you're rich.
Congratulations.
I know I called you a yutz in the past, but what I didn't tell you is that in...
They could have come in the middle of the night while we slept. They could have crept up on us and cut our throats.
Now, look.
What? I thought you were the killers.
Relax. I called the police. They stole my stole.
What?
My mink stole.
Oh, no.
Well, I'm very happy to report that this year's variety show is really coming along. And the first thing I'd like to discuss... Yes, Frida?
I heard that ticket sales are not going very well. I heard that you have not been able to find any good talent, and I heard that Kent Ferguson...
Take a blood test for her marriage. We find out it is not possible she is related to us. The hospital, there must have been some mix-up.
You mean they switched the babies?
Oh, but this is ridiculous.
Absolutely. We can prove it. Dorothy, show him your driver's license.
There's ball clubs and nightclubs, all within reach. Dance the samba till morning, then lie on the beach. Each view is a postcard, each day a great time. The cream of the crop, it's the top of the line. Miami, Miami.
Like a nice number. Night.
Rose has been cooking.
Yeah, and it turned out perfect. But I'm still upset.
You upset because you don't know what to do about Al?
No, class of red-blooded underachievers.
Pussycat, when you were in junior high school and the kids gave you a hard time, what did I say?
You told me I was extra special and they were just jealous.
That's right. And if they still gave you a hard time, what did I tell you to say?
My mother can have you eliminated with one phone.
It seemed easier for both of us to open up while we were playing cards. Your Aunt Jean was the same way. During a pinochle game, she told me that she swam nude in a pool with Charles Boyer.
Jane, you never told me that.
I would have gotten around to it, but we stopped playing cards.
Expensive restaurant. And I went to the powder room, and when I returned to the table, there was an open bottle of Dom Perignon and 2 filled glasses. And we clinked the glasses in a toast, and Stan gave me a coy smile, and I winked at him, and then I just... I was afraid it might be too much excitement.
Did you have to help with the milking?
Oh, yes, until my father got a milking machine.
Oh, thank goodness for the milking
Difficult
machine.
as it is to tear myself away, I really have to get ready for work.
Yes, me too. I don't have to be in till late.
Good night, Mom. Thanks for everything.
Now, it doesn't matter what I think is best for her. If Lily wants me to take care of her, I can't refuse.
Well, seems to me that part of the reason you're doing this is out of guilt.
Maybe you're right.
Oh, honey, it's a terrible thing to do something out of guilt. Believe me, I know. Just about the time that George and I were getting serious, he was shipped.
Sophia, I have some confessions to make to you. I was never a big shot gangster. I was never a big shot nothing. All I was is an assistant cook at the Chowder House in Bayonne, New Jersey. Not the kind of a fellow that you used to going around with. I didn't want to...
I embody the values of truth and honesty for which the award stands.
What happened to Emma Immerhofer?
She was disqualified when they found a skeleton in her closet.
What was it?
Mr. Immerhofer.
This thing isn't solid gold, is it?
Oh, no, you just peel off the gold foil and it's...
Dorothy.
Gloria. Stan.
Good news, Dorothy. I'm off the monkey.
Oh, my God. I can't believe it. I feel lightheaded. I think I'm gonna...
Well, we're meeting Holly. Didn't she mention it to you?
No! And I suppose you'll say it's just a silly mix-up. Well, I'm not falling for that again. I'm not going.
Fine, Rose, fine. But I do think it's time that you realize that Holly is a terrific person and would not do anything to hurt you.
Isn't this exciting, taking part in a protest? Standing up as free Americans and exercising our right to say we're mad as hell and we're not going to take it anymore.
I'm out of spit. Can I go now?
20 envelopes and you're ready to quit.
You're looking terrific. Well, you haven't changed a bit in 40 years.
Angelo, you're a priest. You shouldn't lie.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Before the trip, I said an extra 50 Hail Marys in case I felt like cutting a loose. Dorothy.
Oh, Mom, what am I going to do?
We're going to use this for your own good. Once I've told Rose that I saw you kissing Miles, I will have satisfied all the terms of the curse of the Strega.
Ma, you cannot tell Rose. And I can't believe that you're still talking about that silly curse.
I've worked my
time. Dorothy this, Dorothy that. What if she decides she wants him back?
Oh, if she's as great as you say she is, and no doubt she is, well, possibly in a weak moment she might think she wants him back, but then maybe she'd think of the two of you together and what a nice person you seem.
How
can he do a thing like that?
And believe me, just because men in the medical profession wear white does not mean that they're angels.
He did something horrible and unethical, and he has to answer for it. We are going to find out who the proper authorities are, and you're going to lodge a...
Kill King Kong instantly. I mean, sure, he was big, but that's 102 stories. You look down. I know, it was a sad movie. I cried, too. Every time I see it, I hope maybe this time it'll...
Good.
Here, Pussycat, taste this.
Oh, Mom.
Bring to a near boil. Perfect.
Mom, I could have burned my lips. What are you doing?
My eyesight is going, so I like a prank I can hear.
Pay their own way. I guess it's all got me confused.
Oh, Jerry. Jerry. Come over here. Now, let me clear up any confusion you might have. I don't want to be treated as your equal.
You don't?
I want to be treated a lot better than you.
Black as ripe olive, skin as smooth and creamy as fresh butter. Hair flaming red like a rich marinara sauce.
Ma, that's not you. That's your lasagna recipe.
Shut up. Anyway, I was the most gorgeous girl in the village, and I could have my pick of...
Ma, where were you? We've been worried.
You know who's in this hospital? Rochelle DeVito. She slipped in the shower there, and they will need protection. They can pay me or fry in the sun.
Oh, Ma, that is a terrible thing to do to your neighbors.
I'll cut you in for half.
We should also sell visors. There's a man on our lawn.
Get up there, just landed down here. You better beware, the message is clear. Though the military fine, the prospect galling. It's run for your life, the sky is falling. This is terrible. I think we best both go warn the king.
Mattered?
George, promise me you'll never get your teeth bonded and run around with stewardesses.
I promise.
You swear?
I swear.
I love you.
I love you too, sweetheart.
But you moved in that same day. But after I saw what I had to choose from, you seemed like a gift from heaven. You wouldn't believe some of the people I interviewed. Well, I think that about completes our tour, Madame Zelda. Anything else I can tell you about the place?
Yes. Was a young woman in a...
Caring, they need compassion. They need attending to. You know, someday, Dr. Bud, you're going to be on the other side of the table. And as angry as I am, and as angry as I always will be, I still wish you a better doctor than you were to me.
You ran a club.
Yeah, a bunch of us get together and send our pictures into Willett Scott with a note saying we're 100.
Ma, that's ridiculous.
You got a better way to get on the Today Show? Will you take it inside, Rose? This isn't the French Quarter.
No. I never thought I'd be looking for my mother in the morgue. Oh, I can't believe, the last words I said to her were, "Shut up, Zulu." I just wish it was me that was lost instead of Ma.
You'd be a lot easier to find.
Ma! God, Gil Kessler having an affair.
Oh, you're kidding. With whom?
Well, they don't know her name, but look, they hid in the bushes and took this picture of her from behind going into his house.
I don't believe it. Wait a minute, that looks like Blanche's red dress.
I can. It was hell. And the entertainment? Some guy from Palermo forgot his accordion. So he sat around singing O Sole Mio while squeezing a monkey.
Sophia.
Sophia what? It was the worst time of my life. If it weren't for Pin the Tail on the French, we would have gone stir crazy.
My husband passed away a few years ago.
Oh, I see.
What did you want George for?
I'm selling encyclopedias, and his name was at the top of my list of leads. I hope I haven't bothered you, and I'm truly sorry about your husband.
Oh, now that is really odd. I mean, if he's selling, we're here.
Ladies, I'm sorry. When you told me you were serious, I took you literally. Just forget this stuff. Wear your sweats.
No, Yvonne, we want all that stuff.
Yeah, we do. We really do. Well, I don't. I'm going to stick with my sweatsuit and my PF flyers.
Look, couldn't this surgery wait until he gets back?
Well, if he gets a hostile jury, you may have to wait 3 to 5 years. You'd be surprised how peeved people get nowadays over any little mix-up.
Mix-up?
I didn't say mix-up. And there's no one here to prove that I did.
Ciao, everybody. We gotta catch a boat.
Oh, Ma, they're leaving.
We're taking our daughter Gina back home to marry Guido.
Your daughter Gina? Well, what about Dorothy?
Dorothy, what'd they say about the blood test?
We didn't wait around for the results. I don't need a blood test to tell me who my mother is.
Mrs. Devereaux, come in, please. I'm Dr. Taylor.
Very pleased to meet you.
I'd like to go over your form.
Well, fine. Shall I disrobe right here, or do you have some kind of examining room?
You know, I meant your medical form, the one you filled out in the waiting room.
Sorry.
Oh, you are proposing.
Man, I'll never tell.
The ones who are happy for no apparent reason. George, my life is empty.
Why don't you get a job?
Well, you know, I was thinking of that. I could go back to show business.
Renee, you were the legs in the dancing cigarette box.
But they loved me. I brought joy to people.
Must have swum from Normandy, across the Atlantic, up the St. Lawrence Seaway, into the Great Lakes, and then over to Minnesota.
And what did you think, Rose?
Well, I know those little guys are supposed to be good swimmers.
Okay, what do you think now? Don't hold back. I can take the criticism.
Depressing.
Awful.
Stinky.
You think you could be a little patient, Jamie?
Look, I know things move kind of slow here at Sunnybrook Farm, but we do have a plane to catch.
Into the kitchen.
What?
You heard me. Into the kitchen right now.
It was that St. Valentine's Day massacre. It was Chicago, and in those days, Chicago stood for 2 things.
What were they?
How the hell should I know? What am I, Studs Terkel? I forgot.
Well, let's not just sit around wasting time eating chocolates. Let's do something constructive.
For Blue Cross and Blue Shield, for a hip that finally healed. Remember, on prescriptions, generic is a steal. We thank you so much.
And, sweetheart, I want you there with me.
Chicago? Go to Chicago? I don't even know you.
Oh, Rose, honey, leave it alone.
Blanche, listen. Nothing happened between me and Rose. Just like nothing ever happens between me and any of the women you set me up with. There's a reason.
What are you saying, Clayton?
I'm saying I'm gay, Blanche.
Oh, Clayton.
Well, we're off to a bad start.
Won't you come in? May I help you?
Yeah, I got a call from Lois Nyland.
Oh, that's Rose Nyland. Rose, as in a series of seats in a movie theater.
Or the flower.
Well, yeah, that too.
Rose.
A date with Jerry.
So did I. He let me out at the movie theater, said he was going to go park the car. That's the last I saw of him.
I think you've been ditched.
Now, did I ask you? If I want advice on getting ditched, I'll ask an expert. Dorothy, did I get ditched?
Yes, Blanche, but don't feel bad. Look what it's done for Sonny Bones.
It was in the shower.
I thought you were taking a nap.
I went to the video store.
Ma, I told you I'd go.
Forget it. The last time you brought back 7 brides for 7 brothers. You know how disappointed I was to...
Gloria, does your luggage have to sit in the middle of the room?
No. It could also roll over and play dead. Something bothering you?
Of course not. What makes you say that?
Do you want to talk about it?
No. Yes. You come here with your limo.
One thing only. You can no longer have children.
Oh, it means more than that. Much more. God, I can't even believe I'm really here. You know, I mean, at this point in my life, I can't believe we're having this conversation about me.
It's hard for you to accept.
You know, nobody in my family's ever seen a psychiatrist.
It's more than that, Ma. I'm talking about my school's project to get kids to read during spring vacation. We're putting on a series of plays based on favorite children's stories. And guess what? I have just been made producer of the first grade production.
This is all you have, Dorothy, so I'm
You're right.
Fine. Of course.
But we're here!
Oh, now calm down. Everybody calm down. So, Blanche, how did you die?
I was 92 years old, and I just met this...
Right. Need any help?
Get away from me, you jinx. I mean, no thank you, Rose.
Girls, you'll never guess what happened. Norman threw me over for a fat woman.
Blanche, I'm sorry.
Thank you, Rose, but Dorothy's the one who ought to be sorry. It's all her fault. I'm only doing this because I have some more coffee left to drink. Small curd cottage cheese, Queen?
It's our town's biggest honor. Right after
Large curd.
The point I'm trying to make is kids should enjoy being kids. They should be looking forward to their future.
I said go on.
Give him a break. He barely got it out once with a straight face.
What about me? Could I be a goddess too?
No. You are an Earth Mother. Sweet.
Still has film in it. Oh, I'll bet these are the pictures from Charlie's last birthday. I took most of our savings and I bought him a couple of acres of the most beautiful land in Minnesota. Oh, girls, you should have seen the look on his face when it was delivered.
To talk to you about.
Dorothy, I have been so worried. I think the way we've been spending this money is all wrong.
Blanche, I could not agree with you more, honey. I've been up half the night worrying about how foolish we've been spending all that money on silly little things that we don't need.
Oh, I am so relieved. Oh,
If you wait a couple minutes, I'll make you some sandwiches. Where are you going?
I don't know.
How are you getting there?
Theater and leave the trunk open.
Goodbye.
Oh, Patrick, you're leaving so soon?
I'm afraid so.
I'll
Well,
see you tonight. At the theater.
Yes, just at the theater.
Well, I must take my leave.
Don't leave your lens.
I think I had that once. But how the heck did you ever catch it in your foot?
It's a very small tumor, Ma. I've had it for about 20 years.
A tumor? It sounds serious.
No. It's a very simple surgical procedure. As a matter of fact, I'd only be in...
Thank you so much. Oh, everybody get in here. Come and see what I just got.
What is it, Blanche?
Oh, my commemorative plate from the Citrus Festival just arrived.
Getting remarried, and I wanted to meet the lucky guy.
This is so strange. I always thought Daddy was much taller than that. I don't remember him like that at all.
Well, that's probably because his size didn't matter to you, Rose.
When you really care for someone, you see them for what they are on the inside.
Nothing else matters.
This is a private matter. Whatever we buy is nobody's business but our own. I'd like a package of these, please.
And I'll take these.
Girls, I'm just so glad you're still up. Wait till I tell you about my date.
Wait till I tell you about my discovery.
Let's hear it.
It came to me when I was enjoying my second cup of Ovaltine.
Richard flew me to Atlanta for dinner in his private jet.
You're kidding. And that's when it hit me. We don't even need our sludge tube.
Two fake mothers. And the same thing is happening with Stan. I mean, he's weaning himself from his relationship with me by using a fake monkey for companionship.
Why not use a fake woman?
Oh, well, honey, that's why Stan went to the psychiatrist in the first place.
You son of a... You put me through all this and I could have had Andy Rooney.
You certainly know the way to a man's heart.
I'll just take these in.
Oh, I'll help you.
Who wants birthday cake?
Oh, what's in it?
Oh, it's a secret. And in some countries, a vaccine.
Listen, I'll give you 20,000.
So, when I say action, you pick up the pizza, taste it, and say, that's a mighty tasty pizza. Is everybody ready?
Yeah, just one thing. Do I look at my mother or at the camera?
Look at the camera, and here's a little tip.
What are you here for? What do you want, money?
No, absolutely not. How did you know?
I just got the feeling my yacht son crapped out at his job.
Yachts? I've never heard you say anything bad about Stan in my life.
I don't have to. The whole world makes fun of him. Always has.
Ooh. Hello, did I mention I died?
Oh, hi, Ma. Where you been?
Out. After yesterday, I decided to take the time and stop and smell the roses.
Oh, that's nice, Ma.
And you know where they have great roses? At the dog track and...
Tired to talk. Not that they would have listened. They were too busy sniffing the whiteout they'd stolen from typing class. I had to excuse them early. I mean, I just cannot get rid of this flu. And it keeps getting worse, not better.
But it's been months now.
Blanche!
Dorothy! Go, Dorothy, go! Sammy, who doesn't have a date.
Rose, I need to borrow a silk scarf tonight.
You have a date?
No, I'm doing the dance of the seven veils and I'm one short. Sometimes I worry about her.
I'm Sonny Bono, you idiot!
Gee, I wonder how many maitre d's have heard that line.
Blanche, there's something I need to tell you. I've told a lie, and now I have a guilty conscience. We always did our own plumbing on the farm. Of course, we didn't actually get plumbing till I was 18.
Rose, tell me something. How difficult would it be for us to repair that bathroom ourselves?
Well, it wouldn't be difficult at all.
Oh, forget it. Forget it. It's a crazy idea.
You got that right.
Ahoy, girls! Welcome aboard!
Rose, you must be so excited.
Oh, I sure am. Listen, grab some champagne.
Okay.
I want to find Al. I haven't seen him since I came on board. I want to say thanks.
Ooh, I love champagne.
Oh, me too. The only problem is after a few glasses, I'll kiss any man in sight. Island Rose.
Michael tells us you're a singer.
That's right. Oh, I bet you know all the great oldies.
Rose.
Lorraine, why don't I just show you where to put your things?
Thank you.
Okay?
Thank you, Blanche.
Rose, will you excuse us?
Sure, where you going?
Nowhere. Get out.
Oh, Dorothy, I thought you'd never come home. I have to talk to you.
There's something wrong. Is it Ma?
Oh, no, she's fine. It's just that you're out so late on a school night.
What?
I mean, how was your date with Elliot?
Wonderful, as usual.
Dorothy,
Thank you, Ma. That's very sweet.
give me $20.
No.
Rose, did I say mother needs a child? I meant roommate. Give me $20.
What for?
Seoul, Korea, 1988, the Olympics. I'd like to be there competing for the USA. Contribute now, and I'll make sure you get a.
Just give me the gift.
Rose, open your eyes.
Oh my God, it's a dog! Oh, you gave me a dog!
Yeah, we picked him out down at the shelter. His name is Jake.
Oh, he's adorable.
Oh, he's open.
2 hours of learning about thimbles from foreign lands. I couldn't wait to give the headset back.
Look, Rose, have you talked to Miles?
I think this is just who he is. But I don't think I was ever bored.
Rose, get to the part where they steal the brain out of a dead body and sew it into your head.
So anyway, she got a suspended sentence.
They let her go?
No, they hanged her.
Who could forget I carried it all the way from Sicily? And for what? So you could get divorced. I should have gotten you something returnable, like a donkey.
You know, I've eaten through a lot of great times on these plates.
Yeah. You know, with Alma here, I've been thinking of...
Well, I like to entertain a lot, but the cardboard box I was living in was only suitable for small dinner parties.
Breakfast is cereal and coffee. And they ask you to pay a quarter, but if you say you don't have it, no one makes a fuss. Just make sure you get there early. A lot of times they run out.
Phil had great taste. That's one of the things I loved about him the most from the beginning. His sense of style. You know, we were married for 26 years. And my family still talks about that wedding dress. God, I wish I could wear a plunging neckline like that.
Lighthouse.
Oh, Ma, what time does Gloria's plane get in?
Oh, she's not taking a plane.
Not taking a plane? Well, that's impossible. I mean, how else would you? Oh, no. Oh, no. You mean...
Rest of the garbage.
Don't worry, she'll get over it.
And even if she doesn't, who cares? We're gonna meet Burt
I always get this reaction when I wear the tight jumpsuit.
Tell me, what'd you find under the...
Darling, I do feel something for you. I think maybe I always have.
I knew it.
But I don't believe it's love. Not the way you mean it. The only thing we've talked about tonight and ever since I got here is George. Now, I love...
Now that we're alone, tell me all about yourself.
You first.
I've always been the kind of person who liked to have fun.
Oh, Dorothy, do you realize it has been 4 days since I have enjoyed the company of a man?
I know, Blanche.
In California. So it's you or nothing. Please, Dorothy, if we win this thing, I can die a happy woman.
Ma, I refuse to be a part of your neurotic need to be number one. Now, just let it go.
How many challenges do I have left in life? Saver?
What kind you got?
Peppermint.
I don't like peppermint. I like butterscotch. You got butterscotch?
Does it say 7-Eleven across my forehead? I got peppermint.
Well, try one. I like butterscotch better. What is this, coconut?
Hungry.
That is the truth. He was visiting his aunt at the center. He said he liked my spunk.
I guess it's not easy for anybody to accept being dateless on Valentine's Day.
Well, what's so special about this day anyway?
Honey, it's the most romantic day of the year. George proposed to me on Valentine's Day.
We know you.
I'm going.
Want a cup of coffee?
Maybe I will have a cup of coffee.
Oh, good.
Rose, about last night, I should never have said anything.
Well, you only said what you were feeling.
Well,
You mean you didn't get dumped? Well, actually, I did, by my landlord. He threw me out of my apartment, but I couldn't sleep with his best friend. He's over 80 years old and thinks he's the Archduke Ferdinand. Why did he throw you out? Well, the new owners of the building.
Awkward with you and Dad not talking.
Oh, now, just a minute. I'm not the one who ran off to Maui with someone half my age and twice my bra size.
You see what I mean? That's why we're getting married in the Bahamas.
You are not getting married on an island by a priest wearing clam diggers and a Harry Belafonte shirt. You're going to get married...
Back of the head of an honest man. And after seeing him face up in the casket today, not a bad-looking guy either.
Thanks, Rose. It's not exactly what I'd like to say about my brother Phil.
I'm sorry. I wish I could help.
Oh, honey, you've been more than a help. I don't think I would have gotten through these past few days without you. I mean...
Against dead people. I've never seen one. I never intend to.
Didn't you see your husband when he was dead?
Oh, no. I cannot look at dead people. That's why I don't even watch the news. Every now and then they sneak a corpse in on you. You could be watching a perfectly lovely little story about Central America. All of a sudden, bam, a dead body.
This is ridiculous. I mean, here we...
Tea to put you to sleep.
Looks like milk.
Trust me, Rose. Drink it. Slowly. That's right. Down the hatch. We call this Sicilian Sominex. Now, you might feel a slight tingling, but believe me, you'll sleep.
He's trying to steal my man. And no one ever steals a man from Blanche Devereaux.
Blanche, this is all about your ego, isn't it?
Ego? Darling, I have no ego. And you can ask the hundreds of men who would gladly...
Monkeys. Mm-hmm. The correct answer is C, howler monkeys.
Yes! No, I can't do this. Oh, this isn't who I am. I'm... Sophia, you can speak your mind because you know you're needed around here. But Kirsten has her own family.
Where's Ma?
Down here, paralyzed.
What? Sophia! Honey! Oh, dear.
Ma, I insist on taking you back to the hospital.
I don't want satisfied customers. I was thinking about having my breasts done like hers.
All right, Blanche, but do you think black really suits you?
I was talking about the shape. See, these are...
I gotta tell you, that does make me feel better. What else have you got in there?
Oh!
Wait, what am I doing? I can't play nursing. I'm supposed to have whiplash.
Honey, if we can't be together pretty soon, I'm gonna have to go with somebody else, you know, because I haven't been with a man since my husband died 9 years ago, and I'm just about ready to explode.
No more questions.
Not one phone call all day.
That's not true, Blanche. The phone's been ringing.
An enormous veal and pepper sandwich here. I couldn't possibly finish it. You want half? I made it fresh this morning.
Sounds more interesting than the tangerine I got.
Prepare yourself for a rare treat.
Hey, I don't even know your name.
Sophia. Sophia Petrillo.
Italian?
Take one bite of the sandwich and you tell me.
Do we not die?
Absolutely brilliant. That was the finest audition for the acting school that we've seen all week. Congratulations.
I'm so glad Pepe has the opportunity to be an actor.
Why? When was the last time
Do this whether you like it or not.
Oh, I see, Missy. So this is the thanks I get for all those cold nights when you were a baby crying? And I'd have to get up out of bed and grope around in the dark for my slippers and robe, make my way all the way downstairs and scream for the governess?
It's my treat.
With rainbow sprinkles, they're 5 cents extra.
What the hell? I'm a sport.
Rose, are you still here? Dorothy's due back with Angela.
Can't you find a better place to clip your toenails?
Don't call me Ma. Call me Sophia like my other friends.
Look, Ma, I am very upset, so please stop teasing me.
Dorothy, I've never told this to anyone before. But the day I left the hospital with you, I had a gnawing feeling in the pit of my stomach.
Woman too tingly and too hot.
Oh, have some juice anyway, Blanche. I'd feel better.
Not that we actually do anything in the studio. Laszlo's been a perfect gentleman so far. I just stand there in front of him in all my luscious nakedness and so...
Good night.
Ma, I am not gay. I just wanted to get your reaction.
I'll tell you the truth, Dorothy. If one of my kids was gay, I wouldn't love him one bit less. I would wish him all the happiness in the world.
It's because you're the greatest mother in the world.
Okie dokie.
Hey, why don't we take a nice walk on the beach? It's right outside the door.
I hate the beach.
Well, then why do you live here?
It's near work. Do you have a Valium?
No. Oh, but I do have a tangerine lifesaver. That always helps chase the blues away from me.
No, thanks.
Josie, you're the prettiest girl in the county.
Shut up!
Go on, Biff. I need your answer now, Josie. What's it going to be?
I want you to take me, Biff.
Well, nothing. He didn't send a letter.
Well, that is unbelievable. I wrote him 2 days earlier. I did the dumbest thing. I walked out of this house and completely forgot it's a full moon. Under those conditions, a Sunshine Cadet Master must wear full headdress. Here I come, girl.
Renee, Jenny just left for college. All your kids are gone. This is a perfectly legitimate problem.
It's the empty nest syndrome. When I had it, I didn't know what it was. I was just very depressed. By the time I figured out what it was, I was going to tell Charlie, but he died that night. I was so feeling like cows when they're drunk, you know what I mean?
Actually, that shepherd was probably better qualified to speak at career day than I. I mean, how can I tell the kids how rewarding teaching is when I really don't feel that way anymore? I mean, I'm so frustrated. Budgets are tight, classes are...
I think some of the stuff you do is illegal. I'm looking into it.
Miserable.
Let's try to get along. Mrs. Claxton, I don't know if you remember me. Dorothy Zbornak.
Sure, I know you. You're the one with nothing going on in your bedroom.
Why, you miserable...
He's fine. Have all the space you want.
Where are you going?
To Mildred's. She's shorter than you. She doesn't need so much space.
I can't understand why the community theater chose...
And I love you.
Fine. Now keep your fat mouth shut so I can get some sleep.
Jean thinks she's in love with Rose.
A sale? Well, can we get in trouble having a garage sale? I mean, we're not actually selling a garage.
If it's a choice between the two of them, let the blind one make change.
Isn't it a...
Al? Al? Damn.
Actually, tease and tickle. Actually, tease, tickle, and spank. Actually...
Blanche.
I'm sorry. What was I talking about?
About teasing me because you love me. Oh.
Rose. Oh. Oh, Rose. Honey, did you finally get to sleep?
wake up. I have to talk to you with me.
Oh, really? Listen, I know one of the judges. Just keep telling the little bald guy he's been naughty.
Hello, my name is David Patton, and I'm looking for Mr. George Devereaux.
Yeah, I'll get him. Oh, he's dead.
Going on, I thought you were going to loosen up. I mean, you've always been frugal, but lately it's gotten out of hand.
I don't know. I guess it all started about a month ago when I went to see my doctor.
Oh, my God, Miles, is something wrong?
Yes. He said I'm probably going to live to be 100. Rose, I'm only budgeting.
Careful, Arthur. Watch your step.
Blanche, if I only could.
Oh, forgive me, sugar. Well, here, I'll watch it for you, you poor thing.
Thanks.
Neither did the goat.
Dorothy, this really isn't your problem anymore. It's Michael's. He just has to learn the things we need to know to be an adult.
Up at the animal shelter. Come on in, guys. Come on, fellas.
Rose, the light bulb goes on every time. Doesn't mean someone's living there.
It's Charlie. It's Charlie. He's trying to contact me from beyond the grave. It's a miracle.
Look closely, Rose. It's Mrs. Butterworth.
Enema bag?
To the right.
Did you, Grip?
Condoms, Rose! Condoms, condoms, condoms!
Calm down, lady. You just get out of prison?
Yeah.
What do you think? And he might even start looking for somebody to replace his first wife.
Yes, he might.
He might even be looking for ways to feel a little bit younger.
Yes, he certainly might.
But, Daddy, is that any reason to get married? Just cause some pretty sexy, bouncy, bubbly young...
My mother taken away at the departure gate. You don't know what I'm talking about? Neither do I. Goodbye.
Hi, Ma. You ready to go?
You bet, pussycat.
I'm glad you stopped being so suspicious.
Oh, please. If you can't trust family, who can?
Now, you just settle down. You hear me? Settle down.
Ooh, don't make me do this, Dorothy. This ball feels like it weighs about 100 pounds.
Honey, I sympathize with you. I mean, anyone who has ever competed understands what you're going through. So listen, sweetheart, if you don't feel like bowling, you don't have to.
Oh, good.
You just hold on.
Howdy, Dorothy.
Mr. Hollingsworth, come in.
Rose.
Good to see you
Big Daddy, let me look at you.
No, let me look at you. Oh, you're still as pretty as a ladybug, sunning itself on a little...
And Lucy's.
What about you, Rose?
Well, to be perfectly honest, I use a touch of peroxide.
Shut up, Rose.
You shut up.
Now, stop it. Stop it. I cannot stand it anymore.
You know what I can't stand anymore? That phony accent of yours. What is this, designing women?
I'm making omelets for us without yolks so we don't get too much cholesterol. And that leaves us all these yolks, which I hate to throw out, so I thought we'd give them to the homeless.
Fine, give them egg yolks. They'll die of heart attacks. They won't need homes.
Oh, they broke up. But the Sonia von Kugel Tuba Band is free.
Hi, I'm Jake Smallitz from VIP Catering.
Hello, I'm Rose Nyland from St. Olaf, Minnesota. These are my friends. This is Dorothy, and this is
Blanche. Blanche Devereaux.
Blanche, hand me my robe.
Here. Now listen, we love you two a lot, but you've been here for 3 weeks, and this living arrangement is not working out.
I guess we forgot how hard it is to live with a man in the house.
Why? What did I do?
Well, you snore, you don't pick up after yourself, and you hardly ever remember to lift up the toilet seat.
You know, Ma, I'm really surprised at you. When I was a little girl, you told me how much it meant to you when you came here to America for the first time. Do you remember what you thought of when you first saw the Statue of Liberty holding up her torch of freedom?
I was amazed.
You see?
I was amazed that women in this...
Olga Nielsen is a terrific bowler. They could beat us.
There is no us, Rose. I am not bowling with you.
Oh, Dorothy, I don't ask many favors of you, but I'm asking one now. I'm begging, please, as a friend, be my partner. Blanche is...
You are kidding.
I'm afraid not. He's a damn fine doctor, too. I wish I were half the doctor he is. By the way, I'll be performing your surgery tomorrow.
Ma, please. Rose, dinner was wonderful. It truly was.
Thanks. It was my husband's favorite. Charlie used to ask for it at least once a week.
You know, I don't believe George ever requested anything special from me. At least not in the kitchen. No, that's not entirely true. Once on our anniversary...
They ever shoot a herring out of a cannon?
Only once.
And she can stay here until we find her a place.
Well, that sounds wonderful. I mean, if nobody minds.
Mind? Why should we mind? Dorothy, could I see you in the living room for a moment? Are you out of your mind?
What? Culture wouldn't hurt any of us.
All right, we'll go. But I'd rather stay home and eat flot.
So, overall, then, what I'd say Frost is most significantly remembered for is his simple, clear use of language and uncomplicated imagery to express the quiet values of a rural New England life.
Just an example.
Of course. You get 20 cases of sardines, you figure, God doesn't want me to waste good sardines. He's going to wait till I finish the 20 cases. That could take 5-6 years.
Yeah, well, why couldn't you just eat one case slowly?
Silly, isn't it?
Now, bigger part than I'd realized.
That must have been awful.
Oh, it was. I don't know any neuter flocking twins. The mind is a powerful thing.
Think of the 99% you don't use.
Anyway, I stopped at a gas station.
You understand, I can't make any promises.
If you'll be brave, I'll be brave.
Ma, I said I was sorry.
The least you can do when we're going to see a movie is say it's a foreign film.
What is the big deal?
I had to stand in front of the screen just. We play cards till we get there. We sleep in a motel. We turn around and come back.
You go all the way to Epcot and you never look at the exhibits?
Please, I'm 82 years old. I'm interested in technology in the year 2000. Hasta luego.
As long as we're resting, Blanche, we might as well take measurements.
She sounds pretty terrific. I bet she's gorgeous, too.
No, the daughter had a nose job and she had her mother's nose. Evidently, it was a honker. Are you all right?
Honey, why don't you take the watch off your wrist?
Come on, Blanche, then I'd have my hand in a bucket of water for nothing.
Rose, listen. I don't want you to take this the wrong way, but you are driving us all crazy. Now, you've got to get some sleep.
How? There is...
Wants this marriage to happen. So instead of fighting, why don't we all sit down and try to figure a way out of this mess?
You like cheesecake?
Can Ella shatter glass?
Kingmead.
Ma, you can't do that.
What are you talking about? It's a perfectly legal double jump.
Yes, but I'm black, you're red.
Hey, it's supposed to be a friendly game. All of a sudden, you're playing Vegas rules.
Lucy, honey, I was here to see this.
Kinky.
I don't want to hear any more of this. I don't like you being taken advantage of by some guy from out of town. At least when Blanche does it, it's good for tourism.
I'm almost sure that I don't have to ask this, but you are aware that toilet water comes in a bottle.
Here. Oh, cat food.
Oh, Rose, have you been feeding those strays again?
I can't help it, Dorothy. I heard them howling and moaning all night. How do you ignore something like that?
I'm getting used to it.
Trim the hedges, mow the lawn, paint the patio furniture, wash the windows, clean out the garage, scrub the denture cup.
I added that. I hate doing it.
You know, we ought to go to that all-night market more often.
Oh, why, Rose? They're so much more expensive.
Oh, maybe so, but where else can you get beef jerky and family circle this time of night?
Girls, shh! Please keep it down. The baby's asleep.
Isn't this amazing? When the diapers get dirty,
1958. No, that's not it. I don't believe it. I'm dry. I got nothing.
It's okay, Mom.
No, it's not. I feel like Tommy Lasorda should be standing by the bed waving to the bullpen.
Ma, don't let it bother you.
Well, I just can't leave you hanging. Pull the plug.
Rose Nyland, 43 years and I'd know you anywhere.
Are you... You're not... Could you be...
Buddy Rourke.
Buddy Rourke! Oh, Blanche, Dorothy, it's Buddy Rourke. Oh, come on in. Buddy, these are my two best friends.
Keep going.
There's only one thing to do. Go to Laszlo and make him decide once and for all who he wants.
Fine with me.
Fine with me, too.
Let's go.
Where's everybody going?
We'll be back in an hour. Oh, Ma, why don't...
Well, enjoy and be healthy.
I wonder if she's seen my umbrella with the duck handle.
You know, I haven't been able to find my ankle bracelet.
Come on, I think it's time to search her room again.
Used to be the clothes on the rocks, not the dishes.
No wonder they broke.
Okay, who wants to go shopping?
It's a little early for that, isn't it, Renee?
Then we're going out to eat. It's either shopping or eating. Take your pick.
You didn't talk to him.
I couldn't.
Oh.
George was on call all weekend. 3 heart attacks. Please call the operator, Dr. Grant.
Wait a minute. What do you mean she's going into surgery? I talked to her last night. She was fine.
This is why we keep people here for observation.
When can we see Rose?
Are you related to her?
No, we're her friends.
I'm sorry, she's in pre-op, and only her family can see her now. Now, we have contacted her daughter, and Mrs. Nyland will be going into surgery.
See? Oh, I'm so upset. I put everything into this, Rose, all of me. I held nothing back. Then to have some snot-nosed little kid from Harvard send me a form letter. Oh, I'm so mad I could scream.
I under here with you. Your body's like a heat sponge. You'll suck up all the heat and I'll get up in the morning a frozen fish stick.
Ma, don't be ridiculous. Just turn up the heat.
It's already on 9. On 10 you can cook a lean cuisine.
Good night, Ma.
Girls, can I please share your electric blanket? What to do about Al?
No, I'm just as confused as ever.
Rosa, impedisci il lavoro con I tuoi problemi, capisci?
Vincenzo says he thinks he has a solution to your problem.
Really? Well, translate for me, Sophia.
Well, I'm a little bit rusty, but I think he said, picture it, Sisson.
Olga Nielsen? Oh, that's impossible. Olga always bowls with her twin sister, Sonia.
That was before Olga found out Sonia's been sleeping with her boyfriend, Lars. And not telling him he had the wrong sister. Oh, Rose Nyland, I can't wait to whoop your butt.
Blanche, I have looked all over the house. I cannot find your earrings. But I found the Julio Iglesias tickets. Boy, we had great seats. Blanche, I feel just awful about this.
Just forget about it, Rose. I never intended it. It's a devotion for that windmill. It's a love for that windmill. And as God is our witness, we are going to save that windmill.
It's a lighthouse, Blanche. We're saving the McKinley Lighthouse.
That I saw.
That's the one. We're going to make them. Ever since I was a little girl, when I first heard my parents whispering about the St. Olaf slasher. Slasher? Yes. Oh, he terrorized St. Olaf for months. In the dark of night, he'd sneak into an unsuspecting farmer's field and mercilessly slash his scarecrow to shreds.
Right here in Miami.
Kate, I could put together a lovely reception here at the house.
And I could take care of the catering.
Well, I have always dreamed of wearing a long white gown and marching down the aisle on my father's arm.
Who said anything about inviting your father?
It wouldn't be much of a wedding without both of my parents.
It's Christmas. Look, please have some cheesecake on me, all right?
Oh, well, that's very sweet.
My pleasure.
Now I know I'm depressed. I don't even want this cheesecake.
Are you ladies having a bad Christmas?
Oh, worse.
I'm a little down myself. I mean, it's tough working on Christmas Eve. I wish I had a little time to spend with my family.
Oh, we know exactly how you feel. Anything for a friend.
What the heck? I'll go too.
Yeah, like you had a choice.
When do you think the mysteries are going to start?
You want a mystery? You should have tried the pink dressing at the salad bar.
But let's not forget, there still has to be a trial. And Mrs. Hartgrove's confession is pretty strong. I just wish we had something that reflected on her credibility.
What if we had a video of her and a friend mooning a hot dog vendor?
That would totally discredit her.
Wait a minute. I just remembered who the friend was.
On exactly the same position.
Not exactly. I'm 5 years older, and nobody wants me around.
Oh, honey, we want you around. We just can't afford to pay you.
Rose, look at me. Rose, listen, you are feeling sorry for yourself. Sure, you're 5 years old.
Symptoms, depression, fatigue. Symptoms very much like the ones you described.
Look, Dr. Stevens, I don't think you understand, so I'm going to tell you again. I am at a point now where I am so exhausted that sometimes I cannot speak. Literally, cannot speak. There are days when I can't get out of bed.